Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Storming Silver. Yeah, we're gonna be continuing where we were, and just to recap our Pokemon, we got let's see, we got Leafeon. Oops, it's up and down. That's right. Quilava, Noctowl, Graveler, Wartortle, and Spiritomb. Let's turn off my mouse. There we go. Yeah, I always forgot which button is back and such. This game has an amazing soundtrack. Oh, there being a black belt right there. First I'm gonna pick up this item. Hyper Potion, nice. Hiya! These trees may not be bricks, but it can sure give you something to break bricks with. That's how you get the Brick Break TM. Well, Brick Break is actually for breaking barriers. It will destroy any opponent's reflector light screen. Brick Break is actually a really solid fighting type move. Yeah, 75 power, and it destroys those things. Let me see if anyone can learn it other than Graveler. Good as it is, he does have Rock Smash, which was buffed in this version to have 60 power instead of like 40. So there wouldn't really be as much use for him to have multiple. It would be cool for Quilava to have it because of his because he doesn't have, like, Quilava and Wartortle are the two that says are available. I'm gonna view their stats. It could be cool for both Quilava and Wartortle to have it, but like neither of them like scream like they need it. I know Quilava's main thing is special attack, though his attack is only barely behind. Now Wartortle actually has higher physical attack than his special attack, but I don't know what Blastoise will look like. You know what? Unless I suddenly really need more fighting type coverage, I'm actually gonna save that until they're fully evolved, and I'll see their stats then. The move Dig can take you back to the entrance when you use it. If you want to explore a cave with or something similar, a Pokemon with Dig will be quite useful. So let's see, there's a double battle there and one psychic over there. Alright, so there's a ledge over there. Here's what I'll do. I'll fight my way up through here and then go back down that way. Let's battle. Alright, I'm bringing all my Pokemon. Alright, first battle of the episode. Oh, they're doing plus or minus. So Leafeon, I'm just gonna go with Bullet Seed straight ahead, and no Quilava, why not just Flame Wheel straight ahead? You can't use Encore that early. Alright, Bullet Seed. Oh, it only hit twice. Alright, and the Flame Wheel. Critical hit, nice. Does the bottom screen flash when you press select? Huh. Alright, well, this appears to be their only Pokemon, so now I might as well just charm lower whose physical attack now? Yeah, my physical attack. No, not my physical. They're obviously both my Pokemon, but Quilava's. Right, it goes down. Alright, and I lost. Even though Dory tried very hard for me, we were still lost. Alright, I hope the double battle triggers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Umbrella person was someone else. In fact, I think they might have both actually been duplicates of the same trainer sprite instead of two different ones. Dang. my shirt. This one's a little bit baggy on me, so I keep trying to adjust it to be more comfortable. Oh, you're a cute little trainer. Why don't you battle me? Hey there, you young trainer. Why won't you battle with me? Or no, it's not why. It's just won't you battle with me. Gloom and Weepinbell. Alright, they do have poison, so it would probably be a good idea to switch Leafeon out to Noctowl. And have Quilava just go Flame Wheeling on random one, Gloom. Ah, Acid. Which apparently is a spread move. Mega Drain. Critical hit. Noctowl. Critical hit. Alright, and then Noctowl obviously Air Cutter to hit both of them, and then since Weepinbell's the one that has more health, I'll Flame Wheel him. And then Air Cutter should KO the rest. That finishes off Weepinbell for sure. And it finishes off Gloom. I knocked all out the Shell Bell. Level 27. Alright, next up, Cloyster. And Starmie. Checking OBS. Yeah, it does say... Yeah, it's good. Alright. Against Ice types, I'm not really sure how good... Well, against Nice type, Quilava would actually be good. But against Water types, I'm double disadvantage here. Yeah, there's no way that they both don't hit with some Ice moves right here. Ice move on Noctowl slot, so Noctowl, I'll switch out this Wartortle to resist Ice, and Quilava is definitely gonna get hit with something water-like, so I'm gonna switch him out to Leafeon. Yep. Predicted it perfectly. And now, as long as I can outspeed, Wartortle has Bite for Starmie, and then Bullet Seed can hopefully finish off Cloyster. Ooh, it hit first. Alright, can we at least outspeed Cloyster? Yeah. 5 hits, and maybe one's a crit. No, only 2 hits. Wartortle uses Bite. Nice, just a few more turns of that. But that Aurora Beam is probably going to finish off Leafeon. Yep. Shame, would have been nice to get some more XP for Leafeon. Let's see. I don't have anything else good against it now, so I'm just going to have to hope that Graveler can tank a hit and hit it with a strong fighting type move. Because it should have gotten that fighting type coverage I was talking about. And hit it with, actually Rock Blast should be super effective. Why did I forget that it would also be getting hit with Water Gun? Yeah, that was an entire... I threw right there. That was a dumbass move. Withdraw? Oh no, the strats. Defense, I have to hit it with a special attack now. Let's see, I think I'm just going to send in Spiritomb since he's the only one that's not a type disadvantage here. I'm going to hope for Aqua Jet to finish off Starmie, and then put Cloyster to sleep. One moment. Alright, I have to pause right there for a sec. Alright, Starmie goes down. And it uses supersonic. Oh no. And it missed. Alright, I can at least just go for headbutt and then just keep trying to get that hypnosis. Not that confusion. And it missed. There, you can get a flinch. Nope. Let's see, that's why I need to land hypnosis, because I need to use 3 meter, because... Okay, so like for most of the game, hypnosis has been like... It's acting like it's 99% accurate, but now all of a sudden it's acting like it's 20% accurate. It's like acting like I'm trying to land sheer cold. There we go, finally. Oh dang. It's hot up here. This computer is actually getting... That fan's blowing hard. I'm gonna move this into a cooler room. Alright, now we're down in my room. It is a bit annoying that, like... here, I might be leaning back a little bit during this one because the desk is short down here. But yeah, it was getting way too hot. Like, it does get a bit hot when it's running games anyways, but like, it was getting... Like, I was worried it was about to, like, explode up there. It's been like... Nope, I didn't want to click on that. It's been like mid-90 degrees recently. So... Alright, now hopefully 3 meter can finish this thing off. And down Cloister goes. Alright. And now... It's a bit more awkward at this time. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Where's the thing that lowers chairs? Yeah, all I have to do is lower the chair, and now... disable the leaning back thing so that I can lean against the back of the chair without it going in. Without leaning back. There we go. Now, that makes it much less awkward. In fact, I might actually end up raising the chair just slightly. There we go. Maybe just slightly more. No. There, down a bit. Sorry about that, I just usually don't have the computer set up at this desk. So, you like, usually just for writing. But yeah, this should work. North Ecruteak City. Oh, it's Bill! Hi, I'm Bill, and who are you? Tobit, huh? You know what? I'm the one who developed the system to transfer Pokemon, but it couldn't have been done by me alone. For example, did you know that in the Hoenn region, this girl Annette in the Hoenn region made the Pokemon storage system easier to use? My friends all over the world are working together to improve the Pokemon trade and storage systems. I have to hurry back to Goldenrod and see my folks. Bye-bye. Morty, the gym leader, is so cool. His Pokemon are really tough, too. Kimono girls are so pretty. The way the Kimono girls dance and the way they use their Pokemon are both marvels. Lake of Rage, the appearance of a red Gyarados. I smell a conspiracy, I know it. Now let's heal up a bit. So since I'm gonna be going back, the plan was to go back down and fight some of those trainers on the right side, as well as get those Apricorns, like the red one that I could see. Now I'm gonna go over there and do that, and I'll also talk with Bill on my way down there. Like, since I'm going down. Because usually it gives you an EV, so I wonder what he'll give you in now. Maybe he'll give you another EV so that you can do breeding stuff for Pokédex, or at least get a second evolution for your Pokédex. Or if some people just want to use multiple evolutions. Who knows? Pokemon can't do a thing if they're asleep. I'll show you how scary that is. I have 2 Pokemon that have sleep-inducing moves. Ghastly! Leafeon, yeah, that's really bad opening matchup. Here, since he said he was gonna do something with sleep, I'm switching out to Noctowl, who can't fall asleep. Yeah, Insomnia keeping me up. And then Confusion will be super effective because it's part poison type. And down it goes. Alright, Drowsy. And then, oh no, I didn't mean to click keep battling. Well, I guess I'll just go for Uproar then. I was gonna switch out to Spiritomb and use Feint Attack, but ooh, it actually ends my Uproar. Which means now it's Air Cutter is what I'll do. And it can't hit me. Yeah, from what it seems, this thing only has a sleep set. You need to be asleep for it to hit me. It needs me to be asleep for it to hit me. Alright, and that's a level up for Noctowl. I lost, that's pretty sad. My mouth is really dry from all this talking for some reason. Maybe I haven't drank enough water today. So I should get some water real quick. There we go, got some water. Alright, now we are moving back out to Goldenrod City. Oh yeah, since it's a new day, I might as well get this blue apricorn. And next up is National Park. I do like National Park a lot. It's a very cool setting. Let's see, real quick, out of curiosity, because there's an item over there. But if I went down that side, would there be a way for me to... Yeah, there's some over there that I could find. If I go down this way, then there's more areas down there. And I'll need Surf to get to that side. But, you know, since I'm exploring right here, let's go ahead and see what's down here. Stunky, that's not usually there. That's pretty cool. Let's see. What should I switch to against this? That... I'm not actually sure what I can really do against that, and I don't want to like take a bunch of damage and then have to go heal. Because there might be trainers down here or something. Alright, Glameow. That one, at least I have solid neutral damage and I'm not at a disadvantage. His Dark Poison was just like, I can't send out Noctowl to do Psychic, and I didn't feel like just taking a bunch of damage, potentially getting poisoned. With this, I can just headbutt, and if it lives, I'll catch. Alright. And then I have Great Balls that I bought in the last episode. Alright, and that's a Pokemon down. There we go. Glameow is now in the Pokédex. Is it Glameow or Glameow? I'm not sure. Now that I think about it, it might be Glameow, like Glam. Is that actually a word or is that just a thing? Moonstone. So if I had any Moonstone evolutions, it'd be right there. I wonder. Because I don't remember what they marked all the evolutions to in... What's it called? Yeah, they didn't make Graveler evolve with the Moonstone. Yeah, I think there was some kind of stone. In fact, you know, maybe I should look that up in a sec. Alright, that's a Glameow. I'm just gonna go for Bullet Seed and get some XP now. As long as I hit 3 times or get a crit on this one, I should be able to KO it. Dang, I'm getting really bad luck with only hitting twice. Like, the entirety of this episode feels like my luck just went, like, severely downhill. Like, I mean, I guess the catch worked fine without a hit, but, like, Hypnosis took forever to hit, and so did, like, Bullet Seeds only hit, like, twice this episode. Maybe it's making up for how many, like, clutch, lucky moments Bullet Seed got me in the last one with... Oh, look, Nidoran. Once again, I kind of just don't want to risk switching in someone that's going to get poisoned, so... Gotta pass on poison types right now. Alright, Yanma shouldn't be able to poison me. I should be able to switch to someone that resists, like Graveler. Oh, but... Speed boost! Alright, it does occur to me, actually, that Graveler doesn't have anything to hit it well with. Oh, dang, and that's a pretty good damaging move. Alright, at least they do get the defense drop, so there's potential for getting crits and stuff here. Doing good. Detect. I think I'll definitely be using the fastball with how fast this thing is getting. First, I just want to get a bit lower on health. And lowered its defense again. Yeah, one more Rock Smash should get it in range of being caught. So it detects. Yeah, this turn I gotta get this Rock Smash. As long as I don't KO, I can catch it. Of course, now I get the critical hit. That's honestly annoying. It's like... I whittled it down. If I just wanted to KO it, I would have used Rock Throw, or not Rock Throw, Rollout, and not dealt with taking all that damage. Nah, you know what? I just don't feel like getting into a big scuffle right now. I'm just gonna pick up this item and then move on. Payback, huh? Source power that attacks. If the user uses this attack after the foe, its power is doubled. So basically good for slow Pokemon. So it's just a regular 50 power dark type move for a fast guy, and then for a slow guy it's 100 power. And no one can learn it. Oh, phone call. Howdy, it's Jack. How are you? Did you know? Also, that time is way off. It's not. Oh wait, no, never mind. It is 2:43 on a Friday. For some reason, I was thinking it was later. I don't know. If your opponent uses Dig, your Earthquake becomes more powerful. Yeah, I actually did that with what's it called? Magnitude in another episode. Alright, before I heal up, I'm gonna see what's up with Bill. Which, let's see. Alright, yeah, Bill is down here. Hi Tobit, would you do me a favor and take this cast form? It's a rare Pokemon I obtained back in the days when I was a collector. Someone has to take care of it, but I don't have the time. Can I count on you to play with it? Well, you can't carry any more Pokemon. Yeah, I do like that in Gen 6, you can just get gift Pokemon transferred to your PC. Yeah, first I'm gonna heal up. Then, for the sake of Pokédex completion, I'm gonna grab that cast form. I'm not gonna use it. I don't really care that much about cast form. Like, I don't dislike it like some people do. I just think it's an alright Pokemon. And I already have a team of Pokemon that I do like. Alright, into Bill's Pokemon thing. Alright, put Spiritomb right here in the box so that I'm putting the guy from the back of my team in so that I don't have to reorganize my team. And I can just swap cast form and Spiritomb. Yeah, usually it gives you an Eevee, but I guess since what's her name, Cynthia gives you an Eevee, you can just get what's it called? Cast form. Alright. So that puts cast form. I received cast form as a gift for helping the Weather Institute in the Hoenn region with some problems. I swear they give them out by the dozen. Whoops, I didn't mean to press the bike button. It expensive on transferring things. Yeah, no. What I was trying to do was press the save button. Alright, it's getting low on power. I'm gonna go get a cord. Alright, I am back. It's all plugged in, and that should be the last time I have to pause. At least it probably won't bug you guys too much since I click stop recording and then jump back in. So actually, real quick, before I put Spiritomb back in, since I'm in this city. Alright, deposit cast form. Oh, it has a Mystic Water. 1 second. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to have to do... I'm going to go into... Summary. Item, take the Mystic Water. Alright, Bill's PC. Now deposit... what's it called? Deposit cast form. And before I pick Spiritomb back up, I'm gonna go to the bike store. Well, former bike store. Urban Archaeology Center. Would you like me to help you? Yes. I'm trying to nominate from your fossil. Take good care of it. Alright, got Omnite. And then I'll go ahead and I at least want to get all these for what's it called? All these fossils for the sake of the Pokédex. So next I'm gonna give him Dome Fossil. Yes. Alright, Electronic. I wonder what it gives you. Alright, it gives you a level 20 with these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna... Wait, was there this guy here before? Let's see again. Isn't this place fantastic? Oh, yeah. Alright, so now I'll switch Omnite out for... what's it called? Spiritomb. Yeah, like, maybe if I didn't already have a solid rock type on my team, I would, like, want to put Kabuto in it. But I already have a rock type and a water type that are both solid. Alright, swap with Ammonite. And now Ammonite's in the box and in my Pokédex. Gotta save real quick. Alright. It is back. Gotta check OBS. OBS check done. And now, let's bike up to here. Yeah, when I get the HM for Fly, I'll return to a lot of these things where it's like, oh, come back the next day. To at least, like, get, like, the balls from Kurt, get the... What's it called? Get the balls from Kurt, get the... And get those fossils. If I find an old amber anywhere, that'll be where I get, what's it called? Ah, first grass. Vulpix. Well, the other times it's that I didn't want to get into a whole big forward alert to headbutt. Want to try headbutt then? See what happens. Flinch! Yo! It was just giving me a hint. Yeah, I wasn't going on my way to catch guys earlier because I thought there might be trainer battles and I didn't want to be all like low on health and stuff. Didn't turn out that there were any. But yeah, I want to... Yeah, in general, I want to catch as many as I can during the playthrough because that's less I have to go back and catch. Checking OBS. Alright, and now it's a Vulpix. It's level 21. It might give me good XP. Yeah, I think I'll switch to... Since Wartortle still has the EXP share, I'll switch Graveler in. Aw, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, this isn't the important battle, I think, so I'm not gonna use an Awakening. I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna bother with that. I just gotta go in here and heal up. Get rid of that sleep status condition. Alright. Also, now, the Mystic Water increases water type moves. So I'm going to give that to Wartortle. Take the EXP share. The EXP share is cool and it helps people level up faster. Let's see, we have the Miracle Seed, Charcoal, Shell Bell, King's Rock, Mystic Water, and Foot Claw, which are all great items already. And like the only guys, like maybe when I get closer to people evolving, I'll give the EXP share. Or if I really feel like someone's underpowered, I'll give them the EXP share, like if eventually one starts just falling way behind. But for right now, everyone's decently strong. And, like, if I were to give the XP share to anyone, like if Leafeon isn't pulling its way as much since it is my lowest level Pokemon, I'll give it the EXP share. Howdy, it's Gino, what are you doing? My Ivysaur and I are getting more in sync with each other. We better not be doing what, Gardenia was doing. We battled a wild Drowsy and we managed to beat it in a close match. We're getting into the groove. Bye, let's try it again. I'm going to rehearse at the dance theater. Care to join me? The weird thing is that sounds like it should actually give you the option to yes or no. That sounds like it'd be like a mini game or side quest. Let's see what's in this house. Ah, you're on an adventure with your Pokemon? Well, what's an adventure without treasure hunting? Am I right or am I right? Yes. Good, you understand the true spirit of adventure. I like that. Take this with you. Oh, the dowsing machine. There are many items lying about that aren't obvious. Touch the dowsing machine for a while to see if it makes high-pitched noises. When it does, you know that there's an item near you. Walking as you use it may make it easy to find items. Oh yeah, I heard there are items in Ecruteak's burned tower. History of Ecruteak. Want to read it? In Ecruteak, there were 2 towers. Each tower was the roost of the powerful flying Pokémon. But one of the towers burned to the ground. The 2 Pokémon hadn't been seen since. Ecruteak was also home to 3 Pokémon that raced around the town. They were said to have been born of water, lightning, and fire, but they could not contain their excessive power, so they 3 ran like the wind off into the grassland. Oh, so that's the end of it. Alright. Ecruteak City Gym. Oh, that's nice Pokemon you're walking with. They make you feel uplifted, don't they? They give us hope of the light, so to speak. Speaking of the light, I heard something about the lighthouse in Olivine. The Pokemon that serves as the beacon has fallen ill. Sounds like he's in trouble. Oh, yeah, also, I guess I might as well mark the... what's it called? Dowsing machine as, like, register that. And then I can just use the mouse thing to click on it. If I ever feel like doing that. Hi, I collect cute Pokemon. You have a Mime Jr. Want to change it for a Smoochum? I do not have either of those. Actually, I think I might have a Smoochum. I don't remember. No, I don't think I do. This happened when I was young. The sky suddenly turned black. A giant flying type Pokemon was blocking out the sun. I wonder what that Pokemon was. It was like a bird and like a dragon. Is there really a Pokemon that big? If it exists, it must be powerful. Ecruteak City, a historical city. Wonder what... I've always wondered why there was just like an empty plot right there. I thought I just heard a woman screaming or something. Is that just me? I think something's happening in Ecruteak Dance Theater, but that's continuing the story. So I'm not gonna do that yet. First, I'm exploring for lore. Ecruteak used to have 2 towers, one in the east and one in the west. Hello, just when you least expect it. I'm Cameron the photographer. You look so photogenic. Why not have a picture taken? Alright, let's get a picture. There we go. Good. We got a nice picture. You can see all the pictures on your PC. Barrier station to bell tower. No trespassing by the unworthy. The rainbow-hued Pokemon flying gracefully over the tower. The silvery, sparkling Pokemon resting gently upon the whirling seabed. All of this is far beyond my imagination. That's Ho-Oh and Lugia. The Johto region has 2 legends. One is the legend about the World Islands. The other is about the Bell Tower legend. We've been passing down the Bell Tower legend for generations in Ecruteak City. Morty, the gym leader, ascended this tower to try to bring back Ho-Oh because it no longer appears. Even he couldn't bring it back. You don't seem to have that Ecruteak gym badge. If you can't even defeat Morty, going up there will be a waste of time. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. Alright, well after I beat Morty, I'm coming back there. If you go west from this city, you'll reach a port called Olivine City. When the Pokemon learn Surf, you can go out to the ocean from Route 40 without a ship. Burned tower. The tower that used to be here, I heard that it used to be much taller before it was burned by a fire. The tower is destroyed by a mysterious fire. Please stay away as it is unsafe. So I know that's also part of the story, so I'm gonna do this one first. Hey! Stop dancing such a serious dance. Show me something like a hula dance. You mustn't push us a request on me. This is such a weird section of the game. Huh? Are you telling me that you don't respect what the customer wants? Well, now I'll show you how to dance. I'll show you a great one. Wahaha! Very strange. Oh, ouch. This is a stomachache. I wouldn't let this guy act like that if it were not for this pain. What's the deal with that Team Rocket Grunt messing with my kimono girl? You're a trainer, aren't you? Please help her. To do such a terrible thing to a kimono girl, I don't understand how young people behave these days. Huh? Who are you? You dare to get in my way? I guess I should have talked to the girl over there, too, to see what their dialogue was. This is not a good lead. I'll switch to Noctowl because Coughing has Levitate. Self-destruct? Maybe you can live it? Maybe. Live on one. Live on one. Nah. That's lame. Turn one self-destruct. Wait, at least Leafeon got XP. I guess I'll send in Graveler next. Since he's usually good against Rocket Pokemon. Yeah, Golbat, very good against that. Super effective Rock type move, Rock Blast, coming your way. Oh no, Astonish. At least 3 hits will KO. There we go. And Golbat goes down. And that's a level up for Graveler. Level 27. Looks like I lost. Oh no, you make me look like a villain. Oops, I have an important mission. If they find out I was wasting time here, they'll make me start over as the lowest Team Rocket Grunt. I better leave now. Like, that dude doing that was pretty funny. You must be Toba, correct? That was indeed excellent, kind and strong. Good at raising Pokemon as well. That person does not know what to look for in people. Oh, that was just me talking to myself. Never mind. Wonderful, you were so courageous for your age. It was a rare sight to see. I want you to have this. Don't be shy, take it. Pretty sure that's how you get Surf. That's Surf. It's a move that lets Pokemon swim across water with ease. Quite the trainer for your age indeed. I was supposed to be the hero. So much for getting close to the kimono girl. Weird. Well, Surf is not only just a useful attack. It's also really good attack. So, as good as Water Pulse is for the confusion, Surf does have higher power, so I'm going to put Surf over that. Yeah, I'm going to put Surf over... Yeah, Water Pulse only has 60 power. Surf is 95. Wartortle forgot how to use Water Pulse, and Wartortle learns Surf. Alright. So that's Surf. Yeah, before I enter the Burn Tower, I'm gonna want to heal up now since I got self-destructed. Knocking out Noctowl. Alright. Alright. So I guess I should be smart, think about my lead. Lots of Pokemon in this tower are gonna be like Ghost or Poison. I feel like, which, if they're Poison type, like there's gonna be a lot of Poison types, like Coughing, Ghastly. That's not gonna be good against Leafeon. There's also sometimes Magmar. Let's switch to Graveler, because he is at least good against both Poison and Fire. Graveler looks very happy. Oh yeah, this guy's dialogue should have changed now. One of the girls are always rehearsing their dances at the dance theater. Yeah, since you got saved, now there's no more screaming in there. The Burned Tower. The legendary Pokemon. And a Coughing. Who I am going to skip out on for now, just because I can't quickly just magnitude it down and there's about to be a rival battle. Gotta check real fast. No, you can't go that way. It's Eugene! My name is Eugene. I'm on the trail of a Pokemon named Suicune, and you are? Tobit, glad to meet you. I heard rumors that Suicune is here, so I came to look. Take a look at that basement through the hole in the floor. There, Suicune is down there. I could go downstairs, but I know it would run away in no time. I know I've tried it many times. And then Morty's here. My name is Morty, I'm Ecruteak's gym leader. Because my old friend Eugene is here on the trail of Suicune, I decided to investigate the burned tower. Ecruteak has a legend about these legendary Pokemon, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. As the gym leader of Ecruteak, I have a proper understanding of it. Oh, it's you. You must be here to catch the legendary Pokemon to make yourself look strong. That is only a dream. You see, the legendary Pokemon suits a trainer like me, who has sworn to become the strongest trainer. A battle with Team Rocket Grunts is just right for you. And Silver's here to fight again. Alright, this time leading with Murkrow, making Graveler an excellent lead. This Rock Blast will do good. Nightshade. Rock Blast should knock this thing out. Oh yeah, it's going down. And it goes down. 573 XP. Croconaw. This is time for Leafeon to shine. Oh, the battle themes in this game are so good. Alright, Bullet Seed. If I can get a good roll. Oh yeah, I might have... This guy's pretty bulky. Might have to hit at least 5 times to KO. Alright, looks like 4 times would be enough. Alright, this goes for Flail. Luckily it doesn't have Ice Fang, it seems. Alright, I think it might have to be 3 hits. Come on, give me more than 2 hits for one. Alright, so 2 hits actually did finish it off, so never mind, it's fine. Alright, Croconaw goes down, 826 XP. Kadabra. Let's see, best thing for a Kadabra would be Spiritomb. Because he's both immune to Psychic as well as being super effective on it. With both stabs. Spiritomb's exerting pressure. Alright, Faint Attack. Oh, it knew that. It had nothing against me. Elekid. That's new. Let's see how much Faint Attack does, huh? Ooh! Static Paralysis. That's no good. Well, highest likelihood it goes for an electric move, so Graveler is a free switch. Yep, Shockwave doesn't affect me. Yep. Just in case he switches out, I'm going for Rollout. Ooh. Rollout's got a kill now. Ooh. Barely not. Well, at least now it's free XP for anyone with a priority move. So yeah, let's see. Palava is the lowest level, so let him have some XP. Quick attack. Ooh, but... Oh, we might get staticked. I should have went with just Shadow Sneak. Alright, never mind. It's all fine. Alright, Haunter. Switch Pokemon, Noctowl. He's immune to ghost moves as well as having a strong psychic move to hit back with. Alright, Confusion time. Ooh, and it's going for Confusion, just in a different way. If I can still land my Confusion attack, I should be good. Nice! Ooh, gotta hit 2 more times. Ooh, going for Sucker Punch, that's a strong move. Come on, we can hit it again. No! When I said it, I didn't mean yourself. Alright. I think I got this in the bag. Should be able to hit it with 1 more Confusion. And Shell Bell puts in some work by getting 3 HP back. Alright, snuffed out Confusion, that's good. Haunter goes down. little bit of HP. Kadabra. Even though he's paralyzed, he switched out, so he's clearly scared of Spiritomb. So I think this should be good. Out of desperation, weak people sometimes do okay at fighting back. Alright, yeah, I just gotta go for Feint Attack. What does Miracle Eye even do? Identified Spiritomb. Oh, is that like Psychic type Foresight? He'll be able to hit me with a Psychic move now. Quick Claw! And it's paralyzed. Disabled is not gonna work. I haven't been able to attack. Quick Claw 2 turns in a row! And one Feint Attack was all it took. There we go! Humph. I'm not fighting with another weakling ever again. It's just too much playing around. It is funny how much he calls you a weakling despite clearly being weaker because he loses. Oh, whatever. You'll never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyways. Well, before I go straight down at the legendary... Alright. This guy is... Fire type guy, so I'm gonna lead with Wartortle. Oh, whoops. There we go. Gotta fight him and then get that item over there. Don't worry, we fire breathers know the true power of fire better than anyone. Fire breather Ned. Alright, so a Psychic type lead would have actually been better, but let's see how good Surf does. With a Miracle Water, it should do some decent damage. Nice! Nummel. 4 times weak. It's not surviving this. Critical hit! Checking this. But sending Quilava. That's strange. Usually they don't use starter Pokemon on AIs, but... Alright, Quick Attack. Surf. If it KO'd people who weren't weak to water, like coughing, it's gonna KO Quilava. Alright, that's some XP for Wartortle. Thanks for such a heated battle. Yeah, Graveler got KO'd, so he can't be my lead right now. An antidote, that's good if someone gets poisoned. I'm practicing my fire breathing in the burned tower. Don't try this at home. Fire breather Richard. Magby. Yeah, there's gonna be another Wartortle sweep right here. Between being really high level and... Wow, it outsped. I did not see that coming. I mean, it should wear off after I KO it, right? Unless it has a focus sash. Alright. That's points for Wartortle. Slowpoke? Not what you'd expect with one of these trainers. Let's see. Yeah, let's get Leafeon some more XP in here. There we go. Bullet Seed should do good. Yep, 3 hits will KO, I think. Definitely. Oh, come on. I'm getting really bad luck about this 2-hit thing. At least this does leave an impression that I won't be missing Bullet Seed when I get Leaf Blade. That's some good XP. Charmeleon. Another starter. Though usually, like, using a different region starter, like, there were guys that used Kanto starters in the original. It was just like seeing someone use one of the Gen 2 starters is rare. Surf will once again KO. Hey, it's Wartortle versus Charmeleon. This is Gen 1 battle. Foosh, foosh, boom. Oops, please don't misunderstand. I'm not the reason that this tower is burned up. Alright, let's go ahead and, like, these are just some random rocks to be rock smashed right here. I'm just gonna try them out. See what it's all about, see if there's anything, like, secret in these. HP up. That'll increase an HP stat. And I guess, yeah, there's this dowsing machine I can have on. You have to click on it to scan. Grimer. I'm just gonna keep moving on. Okay, I'm not understanding how this dowsing machine thing is working, so I'm just gonna move along. It's the legendary beasts! Did you see it? The Suicune raced by like a blur right in front of my eyes. I've been chasing Suicune for almost 10 years, but I've never seen it this close. I'm all choked up. By the way, it was clear to me that Suicune took notice of your presence. Ecruteak's legendary Pokémon are said to come to people only when they recognize their talents. Perhaps I should be more aggressive towards Suicune. Anyways, Tobit, we will meet again. Alright, let's see if there's anything I can do down here. I don't have the strength HM, so I can't move those boulders. But there's an item over there. Duskull, that's new. You know what? Since I'm leaving here anyways, there's no more battles. I'll go ahead and try and catch things. Alright, Glob a Great Ball. No, not Lure Ball. Great Ball. There we go, that's a Duskull. That's another entry in the Pokédex. Alright, and that's that. Oh, so you have to go around the other way with strength. When I get strength, I'll remember to come back here. Oh look, a Linoon. And once again, I'll just do the same thing. If I have Surf, I catch it. If not, I just blast it, and I get some XP. Oh yeah, I tanked that. Oh, and it was holding an Oran Berry, apparently. Alright. You know what? It has a decent chunk of HP still. I'm gonna Aqua Jet. There we go. I went for Odor Sleuth again. That's weird. Yeah, I'm going to use the Great Ball, catch this Linoon. No, I didn't get it. Well, I mean, I'll just throw another Great Ball. Like, maybe if this one doesn't work, I'll use Hypnosis, but... Alright, yeah, I just got it. Got Linoon. It has a tough time with curved roads, that's funny. Yeah, I'll come back here when I have the strength HM. Oh, look, it's Grimer. I passed on one up there because I didn't want to do poison stuff. But I'm just making my way out of here now, so... I'm just gonna surf. Oh, and it KOs anyways. That's just a bit of XP. And that's another encounter. Alright, so Linoon I know takes multiple hits. Well, probably be a decent bit of XP. I'll just surf again. So they all hold Oran Berries. And this time, I'll go for something stronger, like Headbutt. Well, stronger than Aqua Jet. Surf is my strongest move. I just want to switch it up. Oh. Still didn't KO, but I'll go for Aqua Jet again. And down Linoon goes. And now I will leave the burned tower. Alright. Oh. I can walk back here apparently. I just saw that Pokeball. Shadow Claw. That's a really good ghost type attack. I almost said shadow type attack. Now let me take a look at that. No one can learn Shadow Claw. I guess, yeah, I don't have any guys that, like, usually use, like, scratching type attacks. Yeah, let's go ahead and get healed up. Alright. Heal and then... There we go, got Graveler in my team. Pokemon checks out his body and is relaxing. They do that on Pokemon centers a lot. See, I'm gonna save now. Alright, and I'm also gonna check on OBS. Alright. It's hard to keep track of the time because of how many times I have to, like, pause the video and then come back. But, yeah. Now that I think I'm ready to go in and fight. Gonna just change my Pokemon order. Okay, going up against ghost types. Especially with how many will be parts psychic, I actually think Knockdown will be a good lead in this. Knockdown seems to think that Toba has disappeared. Oh no! This trainer here use ghost type Pokemon. I will. A ghost like a Shader Phantom. It won't do any good to use physical strength alone. Can you inflict any damage on our Pokemon? I mean, if you have any Gen 1 ghost types, easily. Yeah, it's Ghastly. All I gotta do is Confusion. Alright, there we go. Alright, Duskull. Confusion won't be as good here, so I'm actually gonna switch to Spiritomb, let it get some hits in with Feint Attack. Spiritomb exerts against pressure. Yeah, Feint Attack. I considered using Shadow Sneak, but I was like, I can probably KO it. It's definitely not gonna be KOing me before I KO it. And that's a level up for Spiritomb. Shop it. I'll just go ahead and stay in a Spiritomb. Good one for the Shadow Sneak. Oh yeah, that's right. So, yeah, they must have... The people making this mod must have decided they wanted to nerf Dark-type by making it be, like, not resist Ghost anymore, because Ghost-type attacks should be neutral damage against Spiritomb. Spiritomb's only weakness is Fairy-type. I guess they decided since Fairy doesn't exist as an attacking type here. No, some old moves were made into Fairy type, but none of them are damaging moves. So they thought, maybe they just thought Pokemon with no weakness is too OP. Not sure of your way, defeat me if you want a hint. Chocobia, whoops, no, what's going on? There we go. Yeah, I accidentally right-clicked. It's easy to get them mixed up on the, what's it called? On the trackpad. And once again, leading with the Gen 1 one, which makes it pretty easy to just use Confusion. Ooh, but that Sucker Punch, which is decent damage. Got some health back. And here's Confusion again, KO Haunter. Maybe that'll be enough to level up. Alright, got 729. Yep, that's enough to get level 26. Sableye. Well, since this revelation of Ghost type Ghost type is super effective on Ghost Dark types, I might as well go for a Ghost type attack, yeah? A full odds shiny on a... Okay, did they program this trainer to have a shiny Sableye, or did I just get a serious full odds shiny on a trainer battle that I can't catch because you can't catch trainer Pokemon? Alright, yeah, that's definitely going in the thumbnail unless I forget. Yeah, Shadow Sneak. No, it goes for Detect. That's crazy that I'd get the luck to have a shiny Pokemon, but not... Oh, it went for Shadow Sneak too. But not one that I can even catch. It's going for Detect again. It's trying to PP stall me, but I mean, I'm just gonna Shadow Sneak again next turn. That's insane. I don't think I've ever seen that in any Pokemon game. An enemy, like a trainer with a shiny Pokemon. I spent the spring with my Pokemon, then summer, autumn, and winter. Then spring came again. We have lived together for a long time. Alright, medium Edith. Drifloon, so not actually one that Psychic's super effective on this time. But going for Stab Air Cutter should still finish it pretty quick. Oh, that did not even do half damage. And payback, oh no! Oh, but still did nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna just switch out to Graveler right here, since for once this is one that he'll actually have a super effective attack against. And it goes for Focus Energy, so it's a free switch. Rock Blast. That's fed the new stockpile. Interesting. Defense Rose, Special Defense Rose. Hopefully I can just hit enough to KO it anyways. Oh yeah, the base 2 times is gonna KO. Monko gets the XP, Graveler gets the XP. Frostlash. Actually, another one that Graveler will be good against. I know what you're thinking. Ice will be good against it. Oh, but it goes for a Ghost-type move. But Rock is good on Ice. Critical hit! I could have also switched to Quilava, got him some EXP, that would have been good. And Frostlass is defeated. Graveler level up. Mischievous. Yeah, now I'll switch it back over to Spiritomb, use Feint Attack. Spiritomb exerting its pressure, and they use Feint Attack. As long as they don't flinch. Yeah! I mean, I should be able to one a KO with that, right? Nice! Alright. Wins and losses. I experienced both. I shall win. Alright. Drift Blim. Yeah, Knockdown not particularly good against it. Let's see. Let's try Graveler again since he's Rock type. Ooh, nice. That was a good switch. Still did more damage than I would have liked, but let's Rock Blast. Going for Stockpile again, just like the Drifloon. Yeah, I'm gonna need a full 5 hits to KO this thing. Or a crit, yo! Knockdown gets points, Graveler gets points. I lost! There we go. Oh, dang it. I need to go up one more. Well, since I'm back at the beginning, I might as well go heal, right? Oh, youngster Joey. With his what top percentage Rattata? How are you? Oh yeah, I took it down to Kakuna, Cakewalk. Yeah, it's the same line that he's called to tell me like 5 times. That's like always what he's like. He's like, oh, I can't be helped. Us being so tough, we took down a Kakuna. There we go. Noctowl is holding something. Sure. Noctowl handed it over happily. Orange flower. Cool. Dang it. The Pokemon wasn't watching where it was going and ran into you. That's funny. Now all the lights come back on if you fall off the edge. I do wonder if there's anything... Nope, that is just a plank to walk off of. I wondered if there's anything hidden over there. Don't run in here. That always happens. Like, I remember that now. I remember walking off that plank before now. Yeah, good thing I healed. I want to be in prime condition to fight Morty. It's good of you to have come. Here in Ecruteak, Pokemon have long been revered. It's said that a rainbow-hued Pokemon will come down to appear before a truly powerful Pokemon. I believe that tale, so I have secretly trained here all my life. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. As a shadow of, as I see a shadow of the person who will make the Pokemon appear. I believe that person is me. You're going to help me reach that level. Yeah, Morty's one of the coolest gym leaders. Duskull. Yeah, let's see. Let's put it to sleep. Oh, you withdrew. Shuppet instead. Hypnosis. Stayed awake because of insomnia. That's actually a good move. Well, let's switch to Spiritomb. I know for a fact it's not going to be using a ghost type move. So I won't be able to do anything super effective. It does lower my speed though. Quick Claw, baby, I need ya. Embargo, what does that do again? Can't use items. Oh, so no more Quick Claw. It overheard me. But it's still a 1-hit KO. Alright, Noctowl gets some points, and Spiritomb gets some points. Another level for Spiritomb. And Duskull is coming back out. We're gonna switch. It clearly didn't like Noctowl, so I'm predicting him to switch again. Which means I can form my ideas based on that. I also want to reset, what's his name, Speed. Yeah, he's got to fall asleep unless he has another Insomnia Pokemon I can put to sleep. Or I'll just miss. Alright, let's just see what Mr. Vis is gonna do. Oh, I should have switched. No, Noctowl is stuck. I was thinking, oh, I'll switch after I see what Mr. Vis is gonna try and do to me. Will-O-Wisp. Oh, this is a burn team. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. And I miss. Well, I guess putting it to sleep doesn't really benefit me that much, especially if it's not hitting me with anything super powerful. It's hitting me with something powerful. I'll still tank it because Noctowl is a beast. But yeah, I might as well just get as much chip damage with Air Cutter as I can. Hurt by the burn. Yeah, shame to see Noctowl go down. Yeah, now, I can't let Spiritomb get burned. So I can't risk Spiritomb not KOing and getting a burn on him. Since I need his Feint Attack to be able to take out a lot of these guys. How did I forget that I had Power Gem? Alright, Quilava, at least take one, please. Yes, I took one. The Flame Wheel. Oh, and now it's its turn to be burned. Alright. And then, I mean, Quilava's gonna go down. I'll just hit with Ember. Oh, never mind. Quilava's not going down. Mr. Viz is hurt by the burn. I can try to go for a Flame Wheel. Oh, that's going for Shadow Ball. Crit. Oh, hey. I at least do get some chip damage now. Man, I'm scared. I didn't want to send... I wanted to send in Spiritomb while it was low so that I could... You know, Spiritomb's really strong. As long as I can outspeed, Feint Attack should do me some good. Come on. Oh no! It outsped... I just went for Mean Look. So at least it didn't go for Will-O-Wisp. That's what I was scared of. Because having his attack halved would be a death sentence here, since he's my win con. So that means winning condition, like basically you need the Pokemon to be able to win. I mean, I might as well just stay in on Duskull, because there's not really another good option. I can just hit with Feint Attack, and now Duskull's down. Ooh, barely lived. Confuse Ray, I see. Yeah, hitting myself right here would be a detriment. Alright, I'm just gonna hope Shadow Sneak, please work. Quick Claw and Shadow Sneak, double priority. Please work, please work, please work. Yes! And that's Duskull going down. Alright, Haunter coming in. I don't want to deal with confusion. Haunter definitely still has Levitate in this generation, so I'm going to... So even though I can't use my ground move against it, I resist any poison thing it tries to throw at me. And overall, I'm a pretty good tank with Graveler, so I'm just gonna hope for Rock Blast to do good damage. This Graveler's special defense isn't as good as his physical. Alright, but at least Rock Blast can get low. Or maybe KO if I just get a lucky 5. Hit 3 times. Alright. That at least opens up the opportunity for an easy feint attack KO. Because there's the potential fact of Haunter maybe outspeeding. But I don't want Shadow Sneak to be too weak, because the last gym battle established that they can just heal up again. Oh no! I should have gone for Shadow Sneak. Oh, I did not think I was gonna live that. Critical hit. Alright. Alright, switch. Leafeon's not gonna be very good against Gengar anyways. And I don't know what the other poison type is, but I'm guessing it's not gonna be something I'm good against anyways. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use one of these hyper potions I have right here and heal Spiritomb up because I need him for the rest of this battle. Oh, no poison type move at least, so Leafeon might tank it. Is that crit or is it just that strong? Alright, Spiritomb's gotta hit it with feint attack. Or I guess it is also weak to Psychic. This is such a hard choice. Because I know Shadow Sneak won't be strong enough to KO. Feint attack can... might be strong enough to at least do a 2-hit KO. Hypnosis Dream Eater would actually be really solid right now. If I don't want Hypnosis to miss. No, I'm just gonna go for outright damage, feint attack. Yes, the Quick Claw! Can I get a crit, please? Really good luck for me. Ooh. Alright, its healing item got procced, and... pocked. I don't know what... like, which word it is. Alright, hopefully I can live. I'm at full health. No! Dang, so I... Alright. It's up to Wartortle. He's the last stand. The Bite is super effective, but Surf is stab and boosted by Mystic Water and stronger, so I'm actually gonna go for Surf. It's Thunderbolt! I lived. Surf KO? If it can't, I do have Aqua Jet. Let's Gengar down. Which is a level up for Wartortle. Right, Sableye. No, it's not over. Not yet. I still believe we can do it. Alright, do I have any revives laying around? No, I don't. So my best bet is actually to use a Hyper Potion right now. Go back up to full and hope Sableye just can't hit hard. Aerial Ace. I do have better defense than special defense. Alright, that's good. I do also have Oran Berries in the back. Alright. So, I think Surf is still my best go-to right now. Strong, double boosted by Stab and Mystic Water. Oh yeah, that's a 2-hit KO. As long as I take this Shadow Claw, we've got more discipline than anyone else. Yeah, this is a good 2-hit KO. Oh, I'm so glad that Wartortle ended up so high level. Oh, it's just going for recover. It's not going for, like, last second attack. Like, that's just basically going to even out the damage I just did. It's still going to get super low on health. And as long as it didn't go for recover double in a row. Alright, so here's the thing. Surf isn't missing. So its recover is just trying to stall, but Surf has more PP than recover. Oh, and I got crit, so its stall didn't work. Nice. How is this possible? Yes. I don't think our potentials are so different, but you seem to have something more than that. So be it. This badge is yours. By having the Fog Badge, Pokemon up to level 50, including traded Pokemon, will obey you. Also, Pokemon will be able to use Surf outside of battle. Here's another thing, I want you to have this too. That's gonna be Shadow Ball, I think. It's Shadow Ball. It causes damage and may reduce special defense. Use it if it appeals to you. I'll give you my number also. I'll be waiting to hear about your travels. Alright. That was intense. Alright, I'm gonna head off. So yeah, we're gonna be ending this episode fairly quick now. Alright, oh, I got a phone call. Tobit, howdy, it's Todd, how are you? My Weasel is looking more and more like me, it's getting cuter. And you know, we just failed to beat Drowsy by a tiny margin. I'm guessing my Pokemon's levels aren't high enough yet. See you later. Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna heal up. Oh wait, actually real fast. I wonder what Wartortle has to say about his clutch win. He's dizzy. That's probably because he's low on health. Well, yeah, he's in the yellow at least. He's not like red health low, but he's still low. Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon to full health. Alright. So now it's all even back out. I'm gonna switch my Pokemon back around to having Leafeon in the lead. And yeah, that gym went really well. I'm gonna save here, and oh yeah, I should also see if I give Shadow Ball to anyone, it could be Spiritomb. He's decently fast, so Shadow Sneak isn't that strong, so it might be good to give him Shadow Ball over it. Let me see who else can learn it. Alright, Leafeon can learn it, so that'd be good coverage for Leafeon. However, I'm running Leafeon physical right now. Noctowl can learn it, so that'd be really good coverage. However, right now, he's also as really good. He has the strongest normal type attack on my team because it's stab and high power. I could. You know, Hypnosis misses a lot. It's not a very reliable way of getting to sleep, unlike Spore on like a Mushroom Pokemon. Plus, Spiritomb already has Hypnosis. Do I really need 2 sleep Pokemon? I think I'm going to give Noctowl Shadow Ball over Hypnosis. Because then, he can have strong special attack Ghost coverage. So say if I were to run into a Ghost, not only is he good at he's immune to ghost hits, he can hit back really powerfully. So I'm gonna put it over Hypnosis. Noctowl forgot how to use Hypnosis, and Noctowl learns Shadow Ball. Yep, I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna save now. Save that. I just did that. And yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up this episode now. Next time, we'll be moving on to gym number 5. See y'all in the next video.